It is Game 6 between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Vegas Golden Knights in the Stanley Cup Finals. It has been an interesting series so far. To me, the Canes have constantly been the better team. All of their lines work super well together, their defense is solid, and Bussy has been on fire. But the Knights have consistently been able to find the little cracks in Rob Brindamore's team, and those cracks drove Anderson out of the net earlier in this series. But they have yet to crack Brandon Bussy. So will they crack the code in Game 6, or will the Hurricanes take home the cup in Vegas? Taylor Hall gets hit early in this game and seems to be struggling on the bench, but he puts all worries aside when he scores the first goal of this game. Slavin sends a beauty of a pass from his own zone straight to Hall, and he scores. I mentioned how the Knights have found the cracks in the Canes, but Hall keeps finding the cracks in Vegas. He just gets behind the defense and scores a great goal. And he scores on the second shot of this game. After last game, John Tortorella was asked about putting Adin Hill into the net in this series, and he called it,
That could be the stupidest question I've heard.
and I just couldn't help but feel bad for Hill here. I mean, no matter what you think about Carter Hart, statistically, he has been very bad. Like, he's been breaking goals against records this series. We saw with Anderson and Bussy that switching your goalie can be super effective in a series, and Hill is a decent enough goalie, but this feels like a total diss to him. I get that you don't want to make Hart lose any confidence, but Hill is just as much a part of this team. Just felt like a bogus comment, and we will get further into this game, but who knows how things could have went if Hill was put in the series earlier. Because Bussy was a monster this series, and he has so many great saves in this game. At the end of the first, Stankoven gets a penalty after he cross-checks Mitch Marner behind the play. Bussy plays amazing at the end of the period, making multiple saves, and the Hurricanes are able to kill this thing off. If you're enjoying these videos, please, Scott Steven, check the subscribe button if you haven't already, so this channel can get off the floor and on the board. Thank you all so much for your support so far. Stahl is another guy making history. He has a goal in the first 5 games of the series, and he almost scores his 6th less than 3 minutes into the second. Hurl and Smith get a great chance soon after, but Bussy just stays so locked in. Few minutes later, who else but the Hall Blake Stankoven line to make this one 2-0. They just absolutely grinded the Knight zone until Stankoven connects with Blake in front of the net for a one-timer. Just a top to bottom unreal team. I know that Aho, Jarvis, and Svechnikov did not have the expected offensive output in these playoffs, but they don't even need it. And all these guys are beauties. And on top of that, Ehlers and Stahl have been playing great as well. The redemption for Keandre Miller and Ehlers has been so great to see. And Ehlers is the one that seals this game and the Stanley Cup for the Carolina Hurricanes. Vegas pushes, but they eventually need to pull the goalie, and Ehlers buries it to ice this one. The Hurricanes have gotten a lot of flack for their play style and how it just doesn't translate in the playoffs, but Brind'Amour and his team have stuck to it, and it finally pays off. Jordan Staal ends up winning the Conn Smythe, becoming the oldest Conn Smythe winner of all time. I was hoping for Taylor Hall, and Stankoven was probably my second choice, but hey, Carolina won, so I can live with it. And Jordan Staal lifts the cup first. He gives it to Freddie Anderson second, which was a really cool moment, and then it goes to Taylor Hall after that. Hall, who had the most games played out of anyone in the finals without winning a Stanley Cup. Overall, this was just a super poetic way for everything to end. A huge shutout by Bussy, Hall and Blake getting 2 great goals, and Ehlers with the cherry on top. I want to thank all of you so much who have been keeping up with my videos in these playoffs so far. I started this YouTube channel a couple weeks before the playoffs started, and I'm super grateful for the community I've been able to grow so far. Over the summer, I will continue to post videos about current hockey news and updates, along with talking about some old school retro stuff. So once again, thank you all so much. Please comment your thoughts below, like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more.